All right, Capricorn, you're up. I am continuing my Zodiac series here. Don't know how many people are watching this, but I want to thank all of you that are. So it looks like we're going to have an interesting month here. We'll go over the spread real quick. All right, so we have the Tower. We have Four of Wands reversed. We got the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Now, I know some readers are able to draw these cards and give you a reading as they pull the cards from the deck, but I like to take my time and kind of meditate and contemplate on these cards a little bit so I can offer a thoughtful reading to you. One that isn't just coming off of stream of consciousness, but, like is logical and analytical and has some sort of cohesion to it, because I think you guys deserve that. I see this as being a difficult month in the beginning. The Tower card is one of the hardest cards in the deck. It's not inherently bad, but I see that, and this is the Tower reversed, mind you, so I see this as being something unexpected that's going to happen, and it's going to feel somewhat catastrophic to you, Capricorn. It's going to be hard. It's possible that something's going to happen that's going to knock you back to square one or make you feel that way. And judging by the Four of Cups that we have here, it's going to make you feel disconnected. And it's going to come out of nowhere. The Eight of Cups, or the Eight of, not Four of Cups, excuse me, Four of Wands. The Eight of Wands I see is something falling from heaven. And that's what's standing in between you and the other party or the other people that are involved in your life, is some kind of event that happens by chance that is going to be very, very difficult and is going to be groundbreaking. This could be a breakup, getting fired from a job, something bad, something going away, and something new starting out. I don't know what this event will be, but I can see it being pretty difficult. I don't know what more I have to say about that. I believe that will happen towards the beginning of the month, and it may be happening now, considering it's already like July 6th. I'd like to have these readings up by the beginning of the month, but I just don't know if it's possible. This is a lot of work. I've got mad respect for whoever does these readings real frequently, but this does take a lot of energy and a decent amount of time too, and I'm balancing this with a full-time job. But I'm not complaining. I like doing these readings, and I know somebody likes to watch them, and I hope that this is helpful. So I do see this getting better. I see in the future, so the way that I look at these readings is the top card in the spread, and we'll look at these again. The top card in the spread is the best case scenario, and the bottom card in the spread is the worst case scenario. Now up here I see the Knight of Cups, and I see that the Knight as a card of action. And in the case of the Knight of Cups, I see this as emotional action. I see you moving forward in a relationship with someone that's important to you, or I see you breaking the news to someone in a way that serves you emotionally. This services your heart. The Cups is the card of the heart. Now down here, I see the Ace of Cups, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, but the Ace is the signifier of the deck. So I see this as a card of strong emotions. So maybe we're developing an attraction to somebody new, or maybe something new that is making us happy or bringing us a sense of happiness, or some type of emotional connection is coming into our life. And this doesn't necessarily have to involve romance, although I think that most readers and most patrons of tarot pages associate cups with romance. So we'll just go with that. But we won't just go with that. I'll look at it holistically, and we'll see this as something that's making us happy. So I see either you taking action on something to bring you happiness, or bring you some type of a positive emotional state or something new coming into your life emotionally. However, we have to go through night before we get to morning, and we've got that Tower card looming over our heads. So I do see something hard happening and taking place to make this happen. So my advice to you with these cards right here is to not resist. You guys just need to kind of go with the flow, Capricorn. Let it happen and have faith. These Wands cards here can also signify faith, and I think that that's something that we need to focus on here. Like, we need to have faith that whatever bad is going to happen is going to bring us happiness later on. And I will draw you guys some oracle cards too. We'll use my favorite oracle deck because that's the one that I've got setting out here. This is a great deck. It's the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. It's like an 85 card deck. I love the art. It's got that classical style art similar to the Rider-Waite deck. The more cards that are in the deck, the more difficult it is to shuffle. Huh. Can't talk. So we'll draw one out of the middle of the deck, and we'll draw one off the top. Interesting cards I pulled for you here, Capricorn. So, the first card I drew was Appreciation. This is the first time the lighting has been right enough for us to really see the art on that deck. Until I move it close, I got these candles in the way here. I like to light candles to keep some good energy here. And I'm actually burning sage right now, too. Last couple readings I've had have been negative, and I don't see this as a negative reading at all. I just see this as a hard reading. So here, the Appreciation card. I take these at face value. I think that we need to appreciate even the negative circumstances that are going on, because we know that the negative circumstances are all part of the divine plan, and sometimes negative things need to happen for us to bring in positive things that we can appreciate later on. Nothing good was ever built without a little bit of hardship first. The next card I have here is Devotion. And off the top of my head, I'm having a hard time having that make sense, or having it blend in real well to the reading here. But I'll let you guys take a look at the imagery here, so maybe you can draw a conclusion for yourself. So up top, we got the sun and the moon, and we have a dove perched over a dead dove. And, we know that birds are the only other monogamous animals in the animal kingdom other than humans, and a bird will pick a mate and they'll stick to it until death, just like humans are supposed to. I know we don't all do that, but I guess that's the way God intended it to happen. Well, anyhow, I think to pay attention to devotion, I want you to pay attention to devotion to yourself. Self-love is important when hard things are happening. And, I say this in many of my readings, but we have to love ourselves before we can love others, and it is inherently true in every circumstance. So despite all this hardship that might be happening, in order for us to properly present ourselves to whatever is next and give it our 100%, we have to love ourselves first. We have to be devoted to ourselves. I really hope that this is helpful for you, Capricorn, and I will talk to you guys next month. Thank you so much for watching.